Hey guys, Sonia here. It's been a while, sorry. Life is involving a whole lot of sleeping in any amount of spare time I have right now. This last week has been a little better. Not quite as exhausted. Contribute that to transitioning into the second trimester. I'm still tired though. I am still napping most days. Not every day. Knowledge is a little better. Can tolerate protein better now. Still have to mix it with some carbs, but not as much. Like I can now eat a full serving of protein with only one serving of carbs. Yay! A lot's been going on, I guess. I start progesterone shots this coming Thursday to prevent preterm labor. With Princess, I went into labor officially for the first time at 20 weeks. They got it stopped. And we kept it stopped till 34 weeks when she was born. So we're starting shots at 14 weeks. Generally, you start them between 16 and 20 weeks. But also with Princess, my cervix was already funneling at 16 weeks, so she wants to start them sooner rather than later. Waiting for some blood results. Pre-VSG, I had to get cleared by a hematologist because we have a lot of clotting in my family's history. I had a surface clot from a blood draw. Made my surgeon a little nervous, so he wanted a hematologist to clear me. At that time, they discovered that I test positive. Sorry, somebody was about to back into me. Test positive for lupus anticoagulants. What all that means is I just am more likely to develop a blood clot than other people. The good news is that testing positive for that is not necessarily a lifetime sentence. It can be caused by a virus, whether you know you've had one or not. At that time, I had not knowingly been sick. Doesn't mean that I didn't fight off a little something and not pay much attention to it. So we retested me Thursday. Hopefully test results will be back tomorrow. If not, hopefully they'll be back before this coming Thursday when I have my first progesterone shot. Anyway, we have to do all that because really the primary side effect, like the serious side effect from these shots, is it can increase clotting and it can cause clotting. So if I still test positive for lupus anticoagulants, then I will also be taking Lovenox shots daily. The progesterone shots are once a week, so I will be getting those for 23 weeks, from week 14 to week 37. At week 37, you're considered full term, so we won't worry about stopping labor at that point, so we will no longer take the shots. If I test positive for the lupus anticoagulants, I will be combining the weekly progesterone shots with daily Lovenox shots. We haven't really talked about what that protocol will be post-op. I took Lovenox shots twice a day for 17 days, I think. So I'm not excited to have shots daily for 100 and some odd days, but you know, if it's what we need to do, it's what we need to do. I could care less about a weekly shot. That's not that big a deal. And I honestly don't even care about the daily shots. It's the bruising that comes along with it. I'm not looking forward to that if I have to do the Lovenox injections as well. Baby seems perfectly fine. So far, my cervix is perfectly fine. I'm 13 weeks and like 5 days, maybe 4 days. I don't know. I'd have to check my app. But I'm in my 13th week, about halfway through it. I have gained weight now at this point. I have a gain of 3.4 pounds. And you know, I really don't care. I don't want to gain a ton of weight, but I'm not eating when I'm bored. I'm not eating when I'm sad. I'm eating when I'm hungry. I do need to slow down a little because sometimes I feel like I'm ravished, so then I'll eat fast. Then I end up a little too full, and then I don't want to do anything to stretch my sleeve more than the hormones are stretching it. Another thing I experienced this past week, which was nice, was a little bit of my restriction came back. Not that I felt like my restriction was gone the first trimester, but it was definitely decreased. And this week it's increased. And I don't know, maybe that's because I can tolerate more protein. So the protein is doing what it does. Fills you up, keeps you full. So you eat less. Who knows? But anyway, I'm happy. I don't feel like I can eat as much as I could a week or 2 weeks ago. I'm still eating plenty. No worries there. I get I've actually had up to 2,000 calories a couple of days. And I average around 1,500. So my OB is perfectly fine with that. She wanted me between 1,200 and 1,800. So there you go. I don't know. What else is new? I'm surviving school. So far, I still have an A in biology and a B in chemistry. I don't know how that chemistry B is going to hold after the exam I had on Friday, though. I was not in the least bit prepared for the exam. It had been a really long time since our previous exam, which means there was a ton of material. We only had 15 questions on the exam. Also during that time, I missed some classes because my husband's grandmother passed away. She was 98 years old. She was 4 days shy of being 99. She was an amazing lady. She had a wonderful life. And it was hard to say goodbye, but we had plenty of time. So that definitely made it easier. Not that it's ever easy to lose someone, but we miss her, we love her, we're glad she's no longer in pain and suffering. So yeah, wasn't ready for that exam, whatever. Life happens, you move on. It'll probably, I'm pretty confident, be the lowest exam I have this semester. But that's okay, because it's just one exam. Let's see what else is new. Princess is having fun. She has started an art class and a science class. Her art class is covering paper mosaics right now, and her science class is covering health and circulatory. She was all excited to come home and tell me that heme means blood in Greek, Mommy. That was cute. Still doing gymnastics. She finished up soccer. Yay. She doesn't think she wants to play soccer anymore, and I'm okay with that. We played with a different group than we had played with before this time, just because it was easier for our schedules, but they're not organized. She didn't have a single game. Like, they just scrimmaged and practiced. She didn't love it. And the age range was very diverse, so the abilities were very diverse. Yeah, if it grows and gets a little better organized, maybe we'll try it again, but I think for now we're going to say adios to soccer. Oh, what else? Hubby's doing his thing, working, being a good husband, being a good daddy. I think that's about it, guys. I don't know. Ask me questions if I didn't cover something you've been wondering about. I hope you all are well. I will try to update more frequently, but no promises. Life is crazy. And with my weight loss being on pause right now, I don't really know what I have to contribute. Ask me questions, I'll answer them. Send me messages, I will reply. Yeah. Hope you all are well. I haven't been listening to videos as much. If I do, I try to comment so you know I'm around. I don't know what else to say. So I'm gonna go. Bye.